my homage to the gem of the Supreme Buddha. The Buddha is my refuge every day. May my homage to the gem of the Supreme Dhamma. The Dhamma is my refuge every day. May my homage to the gem of the Supreme Sangha. The Sangha is my refuge every day. May my homage to the Supreme Triple Gem. The Triple Gem is my refuge every day. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Samanta cakkavalesu atra gachantu devata. Saddhammang munirajassa sunantu saggamokkadang. Dhammasavana kalo ayang bhadanta. Dhammasavana kalo ayang bhadanta. Dhammasavana kalo ayang bhadanta. May all divine beings arrive here to listen to sublime Dhamma expounded by the fully enlightened one. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma sambuddhassa. Honor to the Supreme Buddha, the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. Meritorious devotees, Dhamma friends. The Supreme Buddha always explains to the humanity and the gods and all to completely eradicate all the defilements and comprehend the Four Noble Truths. And also the Supreme Buddhas exhorts us how to especially do good and refrain from bad. So always accumulates merits and refrain from unwholesome actions, evil actions. In that regard, there are so many discourses and so many stanzas expounded by the fully enlightened one. Therefore, meritorious devotees, Dhamma friends, I found one of the good stanzas in the Dhammapada, in Appamada Vagga, in this regard, in order to lead the successful life, this worldly and life after next. Uttanavato satimato suci kammassa nisammakarino sanya tassaca dhamma jivino appamattassa yasobhivaddati. So this is one of the stanzas, magnificent and noble stanzas expounded by the fully enlightened one, which is quite appropriate for all of us to lead a successful life. So Uttanavato, before explaining the meaning and the kind of example that we can gain from this stanza, I would like to give a background story to this stanza. At that time, there was a family of counts in Rajagaha, or in olden days. They had to face a serious illness called Ahivataka, just like COVID-19 these days. Ahivataka. Now that disease was generated from serpents or snakes. And almost all the people died. This count and countess also had to they also contracted the disease and they had a son. They had, a lot of money, wealth, millions of money, coins, golden coins. Then they, explained their son just to escape from that particular place and go to a rural area and come back after the disease is over. So, taking the instructions, the son went away. He flew to a rural area and came back after 12 years. When he came back, he saw even the mansion where he lived was nowhere, but the wealth that their parents showed him were hidden, could be seen. But if he took the wealth, sometimes he might have been caught as a thief. Therefore, wisely, he thought to himself, I might live according to my strength. Therefore, he worked as a laborer. Having possessed, 40,000 or 40 lakhs of coins, golden coins, he lived as a poor person, poor laborer. He got a duty of waking up people in the street. Early in the morning, he woke up and he woke up. Generally, he wakes up and he shouted out to wake up other laborers. His sound is very, very rough sound and could be heard in the street. Therefore, his name, people suggested the name to him as Gosaka, because his voice is very sound, right? Therefore, he was named Gosaka. King Bimbisara was ruling the country, ruling that particular area. Having heard the sound of this particular person, King had the capacity to understand the person's personality by his voice. Therefore, having heard the voice of Gosaka, King Bimbisara thought, this person may not be a poor person. Definitely he has wealth. And called in and asked Gosaka's all the details. Then Gosaka explained he was so and so. He had to flew away from this particular place due to that disease and came back. My hidden wealth is there, but I can't get it because nobody knows him. That's why I just lived as a laborer, hiding my real life. Then King Bimbisara was very happy and let him get his wealth back, and he was given a position of count as Gosaka Situ. This story was heard by our Supreme Buddha, and then the Supreme Buddha recited this stanza due to this story. Utthana vato satimato suci kammassa nisamma karino sanya tassaca dhamma jivino appamattassa yasobhivaddati. So this is very, very important for all of us, Dhamma friends, meritorious devotees. Because of our unwise actions, unwise decisions, sometimes we have to face troubles. And due to lack of qualities, we cannot lead a successful life. But this Count Gosaka could lead a successful life due to various qualities in him. So Buddha explained us, these are very, very important qualities to inculcate in our mind. What are those? Utthānavato. Utthānavato. That means striving. Striving is very important. Right? We have to have energy. We have to have energy. Utthānavato. So that energy, that striving, is lacking by majority of the people today. So it is a problem for our development, mundane level and supramundane level. Therefore, we have to train our children also to strive on with diligence. So striving, Utthānavato, is a very, very important quality. Then Satimato. What is Satimato? Mindfulness. Mindfulness. So concentration, very important. So we have to be mindful in every action, in every aspect in our life. Be mindful. Sometimes we have to be mindful about day-to-day life activities. And this can be explicated in terms of deep sense, that is 4 foundations of mindfulness. Chattaro Satipatthana. Right? Now, Dhamma friends, there you have to have Kāyānupassana, mindfulness of the body, Vedananupassana, mindfulness of the feelings, Chittanupassana, mindfulness of the thoughts, and Dhammanupassana, mindfulness of the mind objects. So that is also here emphasized in mindfulness. And day-to-day activities, we have to be mindful. Now, whatever we are doing, we have to be mindful. We have to pay attention on the fact comprehensively. Some people do something and pay attention on another thing. While driving the vehicle, sometimes taking the phone call. Then sometimes they have to meet with accidents. While walking on the road, thinking of another thing. Sometimes knock against a stone and has to fall down. So face problems. And even in education, while studying in the classroom, thinking of another thing, then cannot remember the subject matter. So mindfulness is very important. While partaking food, watching TV, then how can we actually partake food properly? Therefore, this mindfulness is very important in terms of mundane level and supramundane level. Therefore, the Supreme Buddha asks us to be mindful. Sati mato. Then suci kammassa. Suci kammassa means our activities should be correct, accurate, wholesome. Suci kammassa. That means whatever we do, it should be wholesome. Whatever we utter, whatever we do, I mean, what are the things that we think, all should be wholesome, not unwholesome. Suci kammassa. Especially our bodily and verbal action should be wholesome, good, not bad, not evil. Bodily and verbal. Suci kammassa. Nisammakarino. Nisammakarino means wise behavior. Wise behavior. In Gosaka Situ or Count Gosaka's case, he was acting wisely. That's why he could possess his own wealth. He behaved wisely. Today, sometimes our people don't behave wisely. They don't use wisdom. Therefore, they have to face troubles. They have to lead a life of suffering because they lack wisdom. So, wisdom is very important. Wise actions that we have to take. Therefore, in your life, you take wise actions. You do activities wisely. Right? Nisammakarino. Wisdom. You have to take front wisdom. What is very, very important in the world, the highest thing in the world is wisdom. So, wise, pay attention. Wise activities. Doing things wisely. So, Nisammakarino is very important. In this instance, are so many great qualities are explained, emphasized, taught to us by the Supreme Buddha. Sanyatassacha. Sanyatassacha Dhamma jivino. So, our life should be controlled. Now, our faculties should be controlled. I should be controlled. Eyes should be controlled. Ears should be controlled. Nose should be controlled. Tongue should be controlled. Body should be controlled. Mind should be controlled. So, controlled life is very important. Sanyatassacha. So, majority of the people these days, they don't have this quality. They are rushing. They have competition. They are running after various, ideas. They are running after material gains, running after power, running after fame, and running after money, running after wealth, running after beauty, running after education. So various material gains they are thinking of, and they are running after them. They have no control in the senses, no sanyatassacha. So this sanyatassacha is very important for our life. So what lacks in the present world is this sanyatassacha quality. Sanyatassacha quality. So controlling of the senses. So try to control your senses. Otherwise, very difficult to live in this complex society, complex world, because our eyes just are attracted to various sceneries. Ears are attracted to various sounds. Nose is attracted to various flavors, various splendors, and various aromatic things. And tongue is attracted to various flavors. Body is attracted to various tangibilities. And mind is attracted to various thoughts. Therefore, how can we lead this life without suffering? We have to have that what is called sanyatassacha quality, controlling the senses. Then Dhamma jivino. Dhamma jivino is a magnificent quality to, cultivate in our life, inculcate in our life. We have to cultivate this Dhamma jivino quality, just life. Many people do not want to lead a just life. Always they like to lead unjust life. Unjust life. Doing unjust to others. Sometimes they do bad things to other people and come forward, come to power, and especially take positions, right? Take positions, do harm to others, sometimes kill people, and sometimes own their property. They do stealing things, underhand things, and own the property of the other people, by preparing, deeds and all that in wrong manner. Crafty methodologies are applied. So various bad things people do in order to lead lives in unjust manner. That is not Dhamma Jivino. That is Adhamma Jivino. Therefore, Dhamma Jivino is what is called very, very important factor. Appamattassa yaso bhivaddati. Then Buddha says, the person who is diligent, his fame is there for a long period. That his fame, he is famous everywhere. It becomes increased. His fame is increased. Specifically, therefore, these are the various good qualities that a human being, that a person should develop, cultivate. So, this is found in Dhammapada stanzas, among Dhammapada stanzas, Appamada Vagga. So, everybody has to follow these stanzas. Uttanavato satimato. Right? Striving, being especially mindful, suchikammas, have good bodily and verbal actions, nisammakarino, wise behavior, wise actions, sanyatassacha, controlling the senses properly, dhamma jivino, just life, appamattassa, that means be diligent, yaso bivaddati, the person who possesses those qualities, his fame will be increased. His fame will be increased. So he will lead a successful life, of course, in this world, happily, and definitely he will have a pleasurable life after this life. So next life also will be a very good life for him, and successful life for him, happy life for him. So that is what is important as a follower of the Supreme Buddha. Therefore, meritorious devotees, Dhamma friends, try to follow these instructions and these good ideas, good lessons given to us, explained to us, emphasized to us by the fully enlightened one, Supreme Buddha. Try to continue your life appropriately and lead a successful mundane life. Lead a successful supramundane life and try to put an end to this dangerous sansaric life within a shorter period of time. May you be able to comprehend the Four Noble Truths within the regime of Gautama Buddha Sasana. May the Noble Triple Gem bless with you all. Akasattha ca bummatta devanaga mahiddika punyantang anumoditva chiran rakhantu Buddha Sasanang. Akasattha ca bummatta devanaga mahiddika punyantang anumoditva chiran rakhantu Buddha Desanang. Akasattha ca bummatta devanaga mahiddika punyantang anumoditva chiran rakhantu tang sada. May you all be well and happy.